All right, Star Fox Adventures, Uncivil Synopsis. This video is pretty good. This is a great Uncivil Synopsis. And again, I'm kind of in the pocket of kind of the same vibes with like the Wii U video where like I'm talking about something that's like bad but still kind of enjoyable at the same time. And I feel like that's like the pocket where I make really good videos because again, this is a game I played as a kid and I had fun with it, overall. But yeah, again, there's like so many like goofy things about this game and there's so many like easy things to make fun of, like the stories like all over the place and, like the crystal's fucking dumb and you know what I mean? Like there's so much like goofy shit to talk about that makes this video fucking hilarious. I do love this video. Yeah, like again, we're now starting to like, this is like, I feel like at this point in time, I finally reached like the modern standards of Uncivil Synopsis where like the editing's fast, good pacing, solely focused on the story for the most part. I'm just making fun of the story. I'm not doing like crazy side rants that take like 4 minutes. I'm not like, going off to the side and being like, let's talk about, I don't know, some bullshit that doesn't matter. Like we're just focusing on the game, talking about the game. Maybe we talk about like some goofy like gameplay mechanic stuff, but like that's about it. And like that's all this series should really be. You know what I mean? Like, and again, here we are. It's like we're back to Star Fox. It's great, and it's just like this rundown shithole with like fucking trash everywhere. It's like again, this is like, it's just fucking funny. It's like, God, these fucking losers. It's a shithole. Falco's gone. It's like, God damn it, dude. Yeah, dude, this is great. This is fucking awesome. This is a good video. And again, like this is a long ass video. This is like a 30-minute video, right? But like it's all completely focused on like the story and making jokes and being funny, and I'm not doing side rant stuff. So like again, it's like a fucking breeze to watch. It's such an easy watch. Where again, like the GTA 5 video was like, it was fucking miserable. It's like, we're talking about like trailing missions and all this dumb shit. It's like, oh my God, fucking move on, Sam. Fucking move on. Go to the next bit. Holy shit. And it's just like, that video was such a fucking train wreck, But this one, it's like we're starting to get to where we want to be, Again, there I'm kind of like, again, we're talking about like game mechanic stuff. Maybe I don't have to talk about that, but like, again, it's like, it's a complaint that I'm kind of talking about. It's like, yeah, this is a Star Fox game. We go to a Star Fox section. It's fun. It sucks dick. It's like, this sucks, but moving on. Okay. We're not like we're not like going on some super crazy tangent about like, how Star Fox 64 was great and why it was great and comparing it to this game or something. Like that's like some dumb shit I do in the past where like, Star Fox 64 was great because you do this, you can have all the characters and they'd say this, but in this game, you're not doing, you know what I mean? Like that's the kind of dumb shit I would do in like the older Uncivil Synopsises. But here it's like, it's like here's the level. It kind of sucks dick. This is why it sucks dick. Moving on, This is a funny bit too, where it's like, we're going to do this peacefully. There's no weapon. And it's like, oh, dude, a sick fucking weapon doing crazy shit. Got magic power shit, shooting fireballs. And it's like, okay, that's out the window, bro. We're beating the shit out of dinosaurs. And again, like, we're doing the like goofy ass bits or like we're just basically like making fun of the dialogue because again the game is so like goofy, like it's got that like weird kind of energy in the game where like the dialogue's just kind of off and like again, like information is kind of like, just doesn't make any sense. Like, why does this character know this? Why does this character know that? Like, the writing's really bad for this game, and it's kind of easy to make fun of. And again, maybe I'm kind of harping on a bit too much about like the scripting and writing and the plot holes, but I don't know. That kind of stuff is, I feel like that's like a justified little side rant to go on. Like, because again, we're focusing on the story, right? We're focusing on the experience of playing the game. This is a funny bit. Again, there's some funny bits here where like I edited the text of the dialogue to make it look like it's in the game. Again, such a subtle edit that like it fucking works super well. And all I really did was like find a text in like Adobe that like sort of matched it, and then just like made it blurry basically. So it looks like it's like natively in the game, but it's not. It's just like some text that I put in after the fact.
That's about it. Oh, but don't worry. You also have to constantly stuff his face with mushrooms in order to do stuff. Fox then brings Tricky back to the Queen Earthwalker, and then he's like, yeah, mission accomplished. Time to go home. Like, what the fuck?
And again, just like weird, just again, like the writing for this game is so bad, dude. It's like, it's so bad and goofy. It's like even playing the game back then, it's like, time to go home. It's like, what are you talking about, Fox? Like, shut the fuck up. Like, you know, it's like, what are you doing?
Queen is sick now for whatever reason, so now Fox and Tricky have to go find some more fucking.
But again, you know, back in the day when I was a kid, I played like it's a pretty fun game. Like, this is a fun game for sure. Like, I am kind of shitting on it a bit too much for like comedic purposes. Like, but overall, like, this is a very, you know, it's a fun game to play overall. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's no like Paper Mario Color Splash, you know, because like Paper Mario like Color Splash, it's like a shitty ass game and there's problems with it. But like, you know, you can kind of get through it and it's like, but like this game, you know, it has like, it kind of has like weird story problems and it's easy to make fun of, but like, you know, it is an enjoyable playthrough for sure. Like, you can have fun with it. And again, I'm doing all those like funny text edits. I definitely didn't commit to doing that the whole way through. Like, I feel like if this was like, if I made this nowadays, maybe I would commit more to the text bit and like, do it like there with that one mammoth guy under the ice. Like, maybe I would have like changed the text there, but I didn't do it. You know, I definitely gave up because it's like, okay, this is too much work. I don't know.
Oh, hey, I see that Tricky hasn't learned the flame command yet. Go ahead and do it. Like, okay, I guess Tricky can just do that now.
Again, like, this game is so goofy. It's like, yeah, do the flame command, do it. It's like, he just breathes fire now. It's like, he knows how to breathe fire. It's like, what the fuck? Like, what is this game? What the fuck is this shit? And this is a funny bit too, where like that one chick just like, she just bursts out the fucking jail. And it's like, why didn't you just do that before? What are you doing? This is so funny. Okay, again, we're dropping the R word. But again, we're using the R word in points of the video which do make sense. So again, even though it's offensive and I shouldn't be saying it, I am using it in a sparingly way. That's fine. You know, whatever. I'll take the L on using the R slur, whatever. I don't know. I'm not gonna edit it out. It's just I said it way too much and like, I don't know. It's just fucking whatever. I don't know. It's just
boring as fuck. So now Fox has to return the spellstone to the Force Point Temple. But now this bitch ass.
This bit's funny. This is funny. It's like, bro, the fucking planet's gonna explode, bro. I don't have time for this shit. Oh, that's so goofy. It's so game.
Start lighting some fucking torches. This is one of the many examples of the game making things happen just for the sake of doing things, despite the fact that it makes absolutely
Again, here I'm kind of ranting a bit too hard. It's like, okay, we get it. Like, it's kind of goofy, but like, let's move on. You know,
how about you just give it to him? I mean, it's not like Fox is trying to save the entire
like this last section is funny. You know, it's like, dude, the plant's gonna explode. Give me the fucking key. Come on. You know, like,
being scared of the dark
I could have cut this down a bit. You know, this is an example of like, okay, this is going on a bit too long.
fucking planet dying to a giant explosion.
But overall, like, we're getting there, bro. We're getting there. Like,
Oh my god, this fucking game.
we're getting there, bro. It's like it's slowly getting better, and
By using the key that he was
this video is funny as fuck overall. Like, it's a great video.
shit, and it's like, cool. 3 more stones to go. Then on the way back to the village, Crystal just starts calling out to Fox because she's fucking dying, and then this big ass spirit just shows up. And he's
Yeah, bro. The whole
like,
implementation of like Crystal in this game is just like,
I guess saving this
they
random
really didn't.
person
I don't know why. I don't know.
everyone on the entire fucking planet. Let's do
I mean, I guess I'd love to see like what the original game was like, the 64 version of this game. You know, I think isn't it playable or something? Didn't it leak out or something? I don't know.
And he's all like, damn, I want to fuck her. Now,
This is a funny bit.
like, you think Fox is saving her because it's the right thing to do, but he actually just wants to fuck her. That
It again, this is like just Rare during the time. Like Rare as a whole, like they're just too horny, bro. Like
to save Crystal. Like,
again, it's like, bro, like
Crystal for the first time. The game
he literally just like, oh, she's fucking hot. I want to bang her. It's like, what the fuck? What is this game, bro? What is going on?
hot, hard dick, jaw agape. And he's just like, damn, she's fucking hot and I want to fuck her.
It's so fucking.
Joking. It literally dwells on this moment for like a minute.
It's so
straight.
goofy. Ah, this game.
Sexy jazz music getting all these centerfold model shots of Crystal. And it's such a fucking sadness.
God, this whole game, dude.
Find the 3-year-old
It is. I don't know.
But now I guess he's also just
It is fun to play though. Like it is a fun game. Okay,
pussy.
it's easy to make fun of this shit.
Fucking plan. So now Fox has to get the second
It's so easy to make fun of. It's like
side and freeing this
he's literally doing this shit on the side because he wants to bang Crystal. Like,
about this other
there's literally like, because at this point in time, like they literally don't even know like the Krazoa spirits like matter. They're just doing it for the sake of doing it. Like, it's so dumb.
Fox goes, yeah, and then the dinosaur
All right, here's a weird, controversial kind of edgy joke I made here.
chamber. So now Fox has to solve the secret
Maybe I don't know.
those pesky Jews couldn't solve in time.
Okay, maybe saying
Causes the cage to open.
pesky Jews is like kind of over. Like that's a little too far. Maybe I shouldn't have made that joke. But again, the joke is essentially, I don't know, like it's funny that like it's a fucked up joke where I'm basically saying like, oh, like the reason 6 million Jews died is because they couldn't solve the block puzzle. But again, I do kind of save it here where I'm just like, yeah, the Nazis were racist piece of shits. Okay, like they're all fucking racist. Fuck them, you know. So I do save it a bit. I definitely saved it there. But if I didn't have that second bit there, that would have been like a really bad look, you know. This is just a funny oversight with the game. Like clearly they just had the animation of Tricky always getting into the R-Wing, but they just like completely overlooked it for this section of the game, you know. And it's just funny imagining like, oh yeah, Tricky's just sitting in the R-Wing being lazy as fuck during this whole Cloud Runner Fortress section. Yeah, it's funny.
But now I guess he's just sitting in the R-Wing doing jack shit. Like, thanks a lot, asshole. Anyways, Fox eventually runs into General
Yeah, man. Yeah, this video is,
shit out of the Cloud Runner. So then Fox tries to save her.
it's pretty good. Yeah, it is. Okay, now that I'm watching the video, I am seeing moments where it's like, okay, this one bit I could have edited this out a little bit, or I could have restructured it a bit differently to save time. But again, it's still, we're making fun. We are still, at least with this video, we're focused on the things that matter, you know. If we're going on, okay, that's ridiculous. So okay, I did do the text bit there.
What a great Star Fox game. So now Fox saved all
Okay, I did do the text bit there. Okay, so I did commit to the text bit a bit. Okay. Again, dropping the R word. I'm not going to keep repeating myself on this. Don't say the R word, but yeah. But again, low-key, I do have the pass. Okay, we're gonna be talking about the Smash roster video soon. Okay, I do have the pass. I made those dumbass videos. Okay. And again, here's like a great bit that like I am repeating a lot, but it all escalates in the video. And then like the finale section of like all the R-Wing bits is I do that dramatic scene where it's like black and white and it's like I'm going through all my memories of playing Star Fox 64. Like, so there's a giant payoff to that bit, where normally if I didn't have that end section, maybe I'd be repeating it a bit too much. But like, because I have that final bit at the end, I think it makes it worth it. Like, it's cool. And again, this is a funny, like, again, just a weird oversight with the game in general. It's like, you have to like go through like this entirely different dungeon to just end up in the same place you were already at. Like, again, that's just something that like, it's just a complete oversight that like no one really thought of. And again, like, obviously like games are hard to design, obviously. And this is kind of the problem. Like having good writing in a game is really fucking hard because again, there's so many like technical limitations where like maybe there's like some story moment that happens at this level, but then like later down the road, like that level has to be cut, you know, because of some like technical limitation or something. So then like, if you don't have that like specific level in, then the story just stops making sense. You know what I mean? Like, so again, like I think people like writing a game and actually having like really good writing and it actually being pulled off in a game, it's really hard. I do want to kind of stress that point. Like, so despite how like goofy this game is, I do kind of understand that like there really wasn't that much they could do because they were kind of like cobbling together this like old 64 game and trying to put Star Fox and kind of just force Star Fox into it. So, you know, I do kind of give them the benefit of the doubt. Like, they definitely were like, they're trying to like hobble together this game at the last second, you know, like. But again, this is kind of funny to make fun of, like the whole like gatekeeper mechanics, kind of like making no fucking sense. Like, this kind of comes across as like, again, like this it kind of comes across as like they wrote the gatekeeping stuff and then like they had to like make some bullshit up later because they realized like, oh shit, like this doesn't make sense. Like, how is Tricky's dad at the walled city if he's the gatekeeper? Like, how the fuck does Fox even get there then? And it feels like they just like made up that bullshit later just to like justify it making sense or whatever. Like, I don't know. Again, it's just really easy to make fun of. You know what I mean? But like from a technical perspective, from like a developer perspective, I do understand like how these mistakes and stuff happen because yeah, they're basically just like cobbling together all this shit and they like put in all the Star Fox stuff at the last second and it's like, okay. So it does make sense like how this game turned out the way it did. Again, funny callback to the Resident Evil bullshit joke. Again, not repeating it too much, just a little fun callback. That's cool. That's fine. Again, here's a funny bit where, you know, again, that's a repeating bit where like you pick up the item and he goes, yeah, you know. This is such a goofy section. Like, this is like so rare coded though, where it's like the ancient temple has like electricity gates in the side that you use to beat the boss. That is such a like rare game type shit. That's so Donkey Kong 64 coded.
Seriously, I'm not even joking. The R-Wing sections are just the worst part
And again,
of the entire game.
these R-Wing bits, they're funny, you know, and I think the payoff at the end kind of makes it makes it all better. Like, that'd be like one thing maybe I'm doing too much, but I think the payoff to the ending bit is what makes it good.
Goblin bats. So now Fox has to kill all these little shits, and then you get a money pouch upgrade, which allows Fox to buy a golden artifact, and then Fox goes, yeah! And then you have to backtrack to the first area of the game.
But again, the overall, I'd say like 80% of the video, like a good chunk of the video, it's like the editing is perfect. Like, it's good pacing, good, got jokes, you know. Again, funny text bit there. Like, just on the screen for 1 second, you might miss it, you know, but it's a great edit.
So we can collect another Krazoa spirit and eventually fuck the shit out of Crystal. Fox drops
And again, at this point in time, Fox still doesn't know like what the Krazoa spirits do or why he's even doing it. He's literally just trying to save Crystal to bang her, okay?
Don't worry, the gatekeeper for Dragon Rock is pretty close by. Shove a lag up your fucking ass.
And again, here I am just being just doing a terrible accent. Like, just not even trying. Just like, oh, fucking, I don't know, is that British? I don't know. That's a funny bit.
And it was also me.
I'm the gate. This is funny too. We're all the gatekeepers. We were all the gatekeepers the whole time. Like, what the fuck is this bullshit? And again, the gatekeeper bit, like, again, it's just like the like, how does the gatekeeper shit work? And it all just escalates to this point where I just go fucking crazy. This is great. This is a great bit.
Despite him being a gatekeeper, because he left his gatekeeping powers behind the portal doorway, which apparently anyways, because he was still able to capture him.
This is funny as fuck. That's funny as okay. Because again, it makes no fucking sense. The whole game makes no fucking sense. When you really break it down, it makes no sense. Again, the game's fun though. Like, it is a fun game to play, you know. I played it as a kid, it was fun, you know, but like, man.
Hey, aren't you a friend of Crystal? And then Fox is like, how do you know Crystal? And it's like, what the fuck? How the fuck?
And again, just like weird oversights, like the writing, like clearly at this point in time, like I'm imagining, like, hypothetically, like with like the original 64 game, there was probably a point in time like where the game was structured a bit differently, where like the Fox character and Crystal interact with each other at some point, but then it got cut later down the road, and now this part doesn't make any sense, okay? And that's totally what ended up happening. Like at some point in time, the writing for that section made sense, and then they had to cut some bullshit, and now it doesn't make any sense. But now at this point, it's like, you know, you already got like the voice line, and you have all this stuff already in it, so they just leave it in, you know?
Oh shit, this staff's hype as fuck. Meanwhile, if it wasn't
Again, maybe I'm
showing up and telling
I'm kind of harping on, again, this bit, it's like a criticism of the game and the writing, but like, maybe we just cut this down a bit. Like, maybe we don't have to like super breakdowns. Like, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Why the fuck's he know Crystal is? That's weird. And then just move on, you know? Do I really have to like break down like every moment? Like, yeah, like I guess he had the staff, and maybe that's why he learned it, but he never mentioned it, and he doesn't know why the Krazoa spirits, he's doing that shit. He doesn't know, and it's like, I really don't have to explain all that shit. I should just be like, yeah, how the fuck does he know who Crystal is? That's fucking weird. What the fuck? And then just move on. Like, just fucking move on, Sam. I don't have to go on this long super tangent, like super explaining everything in such detail. Like,
for some fucking reason. So then Peppy's just like, oh yeah, I was doing some research up here, and apparently there's a Krazoa shrine.
but again, the video is still really funny because this is a funny bit. That fucking piece of shit. I could have told you that. Fucking tricky, you piece of shit.
And then Fox is like, oh shit, I guess those Krazoa spirits were actually required to help piece together the planet. I mean, I was just doing it to fuck the shit.
Again, funny bit where I'm just like, yeah, he just wanted to fuck Crystal, bro. he just wanted to bang her, bro. Come on. Let's be fucking real.
So guess what? Oh my fucking god. Anyways, you do a bunch of stupid puzzles.
Yeah, this game does kind of fall off at the end a bit. Like,
And then he gets another Krazoa spirit. So now Fox has to
it is kind of weird. Like after you go to the fourth planet and like get the fourth spell stone, the game kind of just like it kind of goes off the rails. And it's like, what is happening? You know.
talking about. The game's not over.
Again, this is funny. Like
Hasn't been dealt with. There's still one more Krazoa spirit that you haven't even found yet.
again, like when I replayed this game, I just realized like how weird this section was. It's like, why is he saying goodbye to Tricky when he hasn't? Like we're still not done yet. There's still shit we got to do. You know, like. And again, there's probably some weird writing where like it made sense during the time, but then something got cut and now it doesn't make sense. This is an amazing bit. The fucking music, it's so emotional. And yeah, this section of the video got copyright claimed. And I think what ended up happening was normally you can upload a video and check to see if it gets copyright claimed, but I think I uploaded it and it looked fine. But then like a day later or 2 days later, it got copyright claimed. It's like, ah, fuck, that sucks. But yeah, I double checked to make sure that like it was fair use or whatever, but I guess it wasn't, because there's like some dumb shit with copyright where like even though this piece of music is technically copyright free, like if someone covers a copyright free song, it's still they have their own copyright on their cover of the copyright free song. Like it's so fucking dumb. Like copyright law is so fucking stupid. Like it's the dumbest shit. So like all this shit that's supposed to be copyright free, because people are playing the song and it's like their own cover of it, their own cover becomes copyrighted material. Like what the it's so dumb. It's so fucking stupid, dude. Copyright shit is so dumb. I fucking hate this shit. Jesus Christ. Anyways, but that bit, honestly, like it was worth it because that bit is funny and I don't care. Fuck it, who cares? Like I make no money off this shit anyways.
So now Fox goes into the final Krazoa shrine, and then apparently General Scales is somehow in the Krazoa shrine.
You know what I mean? I make no money off this shit anyways. It's like, who gives a fuck, you know?
Okay, that's cool. Time for the final showdown. But then, oh wait, never mind. I guess someone else was using General Scales, and then General Scales just fucking.
And this is the worst fucking aspect of the game. It's like you hype up General Scales as the main antagonist of the whole game, and you don't even fight him. It's like you got a staff. You could have fought him with the staff. It could have been hype as fuck, and you didn't do it. Are you really? Like, oh my god, that is the biggest. That's like the worst aspect of this game, dude.
Aren't releasing crystal from the Ocarina of Time crystal. The spirits like go inside of crystal and then they leave her body.
Yeah, this and then you got to fight Andross. It's like, this is so dumb.
Oh shit, it's not even over because apparently the Krazoa are like evil or something. Anyways, Crystal just takes her staff back and starts firing at the giant Krazoa head, and then Fox is like, well, I guess that was a fucking waste of time. So now Fox has to get into his Arwen and beat the
But again, this is a funny bit because it's like genuinely like, oh my god.
It's fucking Andross. I just oh my god. It's fucking Andross.
That's funny.
Are you fucking kidding me? Is this game for fucking
I love doing shit where like you could just tell like I'm just like slamming my desk and like walking away from the fucking mic, just being like, holy shit, what the fuck? Like I love doing that shit. Like I love doing shit like that. It's so funny. Just like kind of breaking the fourth wall there and just being like, you know, slamming the desk and being just, you can just tell I'm recording at my desk and just like punching shit or whatever, you know. I love doing that.
and then you shoot the shit out of him and then he blows up. So now Andross is fucking dead and the planet finally forms.
So yeah, overall this video is really good. I do love this video.
Because I guess they all just
It is really funny. It's like,
and fucking killed him off screen.
again, bro, every video past like the GTA 5 video is so good.
The Star Fox team is chilling on the Great Fox and then they're like, oh shit.
Because this is like,
Falco just shows up and wants
we're like finally we're starting to get done with the side rant shit. I still kind of review stuff a bit longer than I should,
shows up and
but yeah, like we're finally like getting to where I want to be, you know.
now it's time to fuck.
Again, funny text edit at the end. Okay, I did commit to the text bit. Okay, there are some, maybe I should have done a little more, but that's funny.
That's it? I mean, sure, we could have found out about the truth of her parents' death and some of her backstory.
And this is a pretty funny callback to
Shit.
This is a funny reference to how people just want Crystal and Smash because they want to fuck her. Which, again, this is the video right before the Smash roster video, so I think during the time I definitely like had that seed planted in my brain, like, oh, I should make this video about the Smash roster. And I think that's why I started working on it, or maybe I was working on it during the time. I'm not sure, but yeah, we're moving on to the next one.